Alright, now moving on to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Episode 5 review. Now this episode pretty much deals with everyone, what is Skye's father? Who or what Skye's father is. And surprise, surprise, we still don't frickin' know. Seriously, you know how to dangle this line. I know it's supposed to keep the whole season going, but really, sometimes when you have all these... Even Arrow and Flash have this too. But at least with Arrow and Flash, I'm a little more interested, and they give a little more away to tease you a bit more. With this, with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they just know, how to... Oh, here's something. Not gonna tell you. We're not gonna tell you. We're gonna tell you. No, not really. That's what I feel with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I give a little more leeway to Arrow and Flash because they give you enough to give a pretty good idea of what's going on, but still give you some time to speculate. Whereas this, it's just speculation, 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 speculation. One more time, speculation. I think I made a new word. Anyway, so the whole episode is that Raina, the girl in the flower dress, she's been brought down a whole peg. She's been forced by Dr. Whitehall to bring the obelisk to them, and she goes right to Skye's father, who's in the middle of weird surgery thing, and he looks at her and goes, "No, bitch, you messed this up. You better get me my daughter, and Dr. Whitehall's not a problem. I'll take care of it. And you better handle this yourself." So we also find out that Skye is not Skye's real name. Yeah, and apparently, Skye's father is incredibly strong. Now, it kind of makes me wonder, what is he? Because all we can understand is that maybe he's cosmic. There's also kind of a thing in the back of my mind going, maybe he's not really cosmic, maybe he's another villain, maybe not a cosmic villain, because I know there was a pretty good, theory running around that maybe he was Maximus the Mad. But I'm kind of thinking to myself that maybe he's another villain. Maybe he is a new... maybe he's not a cosmic villain. He has to be a villain. That's the thing. He has to be a Marvel villain. That's what I'm saying, is that he has to be a Marvel villain in the Marvel Universe. It's kind of like with John Garrett is revealing he's the Clairvoyant. You wouldn't build that up unless he was an actual Marvel character. So, in here, we have... so I'm kind of thinking, there's a part of me that thinks that maybe since Raina said, "Oh, you're going to lose control again, and you're too strong for your own good." So that made me think, maybe he's not so much cosmic as he is gamma-powered. Maybe he's a Hulk villain. There's my little theory is that maybe he's Philip Stearns. Most of you guys know better as Madman, who is the leader's brother. And if that's true, then Skye's uncle is Samuel Stearns. Yeah, she's the leader's niece. And that would kind of make sense because they've made references to, the Abomination and all that, and they haven't really done anything with the leader. So my guess is that maybe, I don't know, that's just a far-fetched theory of him being really Madman. That's just my personal theory, and it's probably not going to do much. I'm just spitballing here because, again, it's speculation. That's really all we have right now. Anywho, what else? Oh yeah. Also, we also have more with Coulson being kind of a jerk and just saying, "Look, Skye, it's classified. You can't go into that. You can't look into these markings." So Skye decides, thanks to Lance's advice, she goes into looking around and poking around into into finding these markings. And who does she go to? Grant Ward, who doesn't have much to say either. All he says is that, hey, Raina had Raina knew about this, and she was trying to find your father. Of course, Skye, being Skye, is like, no, I don't believe you. You're Hydra. I hate you. You're stupid. But anyway, so continuing that, we also have Simmons, who is still with Hydra for all of 2 episodes, because she gets, I'm just going to spoil this right here, she gets she gets brought back to S.H.I.E.L.D., and on the grounds that they found out there's a mole in Hydra. Guess who? because Reyna has found information and is willing to send it to Hydra if Skye is not delivered to her. Meanwhile, Hydra is trying to develop a new bioweapon under Whitehall's command, and this bioweapon is something to do with the obelisk. So while there's a hunt going on, the head of security for Hydra, Bobby Morse, yeah, this is the first appearance of Mockingbird, in here, and we discover that, she's like, hey, look, we're going to find this person and we're going to make them suffer horribly. And it's, Simmons' partner kind of gets framed and is taken away. Simmons has to frame her Hydra partner. He gets taken away. And, yeah. However, Simmons realized that, oh no, I can't, I'm not a good liar. I suck at this. I'm going to get found out. So Reyna, after contacting Coulson, pretty much says, look, you're going to give me Skye, and Whitehall will let me go. I can get the obelisk from Skye's dad once I give him his daughter, and, from there, I can give Whitehall the obelisk. And Coulson's like, and what do you do? Oh, then I'll post this photo of Agent Simmons getting whacked. Giving information to you guys, and you can watch her die. And Coulson's like, no deal. To which we find out that that Bobby Morse is, of course, surprise, surprise, really on the side of S.H.I.E.L.D. So yes, she manages to get Simmons out of there, while Reyna is tracked by S.H.I.E.L.D. to get her to Dr. Whitehall. And from there, Skye decides to go AWOL after overhearing Reyna talking about Skye's father, and from there, she decides to go look for her father, and yeah, she goes looking for her father and finds a bloody mess, and right off the bat, she's like, nope, he's a bad person, and the whole time, her father's watching all this is like, please don't think of me like a monster and all that. The big thing is that, again, what's his whole purpose of cutting people up and all that? What is he up to? What is his whole end game for, causing all this death and blood and death and all the other gory stuff? So, yeah, she pretty much says, hey, look, I'm going to stay with S.H.I.E.L.D. My father needs to be put down. He's a monster. He's horrible. I need to kill him. And, yeah. So from there, we also have this ending scene of Skye's father walking into the Hydra base and looking right at Dr. Whitehall and saying, okay, look, we don't like each other, but here's what we'll do. You help me get my daughter, and I'll give you the obelisk. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Both of us need to kill, both of us want to kill Phil Coulson. So, team up, and Whitehall's pretty much like, team up. Yeah. I like this episode. It's just little tiny things here and there. And, again, I could be easily wrong of, Skye's father really being Madman. I mean, I know some people are saying he's Maximus the Mad, but the whole rumors of the whole Inhumans movie could lead to, Maximus not being usable. But, again, he could be another cosmic villain. There's plenty of other cosmic villains. That's the thing. He probably is a Marvel character. He can't. I'm pretty sure he's not a original character. John Garrett was a lesser-known Marvel character, but yeah, he was used. So I would imagine. I'm just kind of thinking to myself here that he's got to be a Marvel character, and so probably so is Skye. All in all, again, I know this is a short review, but I just kind of wanted to breeze through it, just real quick. So you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? And who do you think Skye's father really is? Do you think he's a cosmic villain? Do you think he's a gamma-powered villain? Or do you think he's just an original character? Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out. Oh yeah, also forgot, I can't believe I forgot to leave, I accidentally left this out in the review. We also find out that Bobby Morse was also married to Agent Lance. Yeah. So I wonder if they'll also mention a certain Archer? Just saying. Also, we have Simmons back with S.H.I.E.L.D., and she goes right to Fitz, who is, still kind of messed up, so I can only imagine how that's going to go. Can't believe I forgot about that. Oh yeah, because it was so minuscule. But, on the plus side, though, it is really cool to see Mockingbird on TV, on screen, kicking ass. And I really hope I'm really hoping for some major badass scenes with this character. Again, sorry for the short review. I was just like, I'll just breeze right through and, just talk about the little things here and there. So once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.